Hey everyone! Welcome back to the English Redo podcast, your cozy place to learn easy English through real-life conversations and real feelings at the same time.
Yeah, welcome back. We know your day is already full of noise, messages, and maybe a little stress too. So thank you for giving a small, peaceful moment of your day to us.
We really appreciate that. I'm Jenny.
And I'm Tom, and this is your safe place to learn natural English, slowly, clearly, and with real conversations you can actually use in your life.
Yes, and today's topic is something very simple but very powerful.
Exactly. Today we are going to talk about your day.
How to talk about your day in English. Morning, afternoon, evening, everything.
Because let's be honest, this is one of the most common conversations in the world.
Yes, every day people ask, how was your day? What did you do today? Was it busy?
And sometimes we don't know how to answer.
Exactly. Either we say too little, fine, okay, nothing.
Or we feel shy or stuck.
So today, we'll help you speak more naturally, more confidently, and more comfortably.
And remember, you don't need perfect English.
You just need real English. Okay, Tom, let's start from the beginning of the day.
Ah, yes, the hardest part, waking up.
True. So tell me, how was your morning today?
Okay, let me think. My morning was a little slow, to be honest.
Slow how?
I woke up late. My alarm rang, but I ignored it.
Classic Tom.
Hey, don't judge me. It was a cold morning.
That's already a great sentence for learners. I woke up late. I ignored my alarm.
Yes, very natural.
So, continue. What happened next?
After that, I stayed in bed for maybe 15 minutes.
Scrolling your phone?
Of course, what else?
So, another useful sentence, I stayed in bed and checked my phone.
Yes, then finally I got up, slowly like a tired robot.
I can imagine that.
Then I made some coffee.
Important step.
Very important. Without coffee, I am not a human being.
So, learners, notice this simple structure. I woke up, I stayed in bed, I got up, I made coffee.
Simple past tense, very useful. Okay, Jenny, your turn. How was your morning?
My morning was actually nice and calm.
Wow, look at you, a peaceful person.
Yes, for once. I woke up early today,
What time?
around 6:30.
That is early.
I know. I felt proud of myself.
You should.
I opened the window and the air was fresh.
Oh, that sounds beautiful.
Yes, and I didn't check my phone immediately.
Now that is impressive.
Instead, I stretched a little and just sat quietly.
So calm, so peaceful. Are you okay?
Yes, just trying to be a better person.
So learners, here are some great phrases. I woke up early. I opened the window. The air was fresh. I stretched. I sat quietly.
These are simple, but very natural.
Now let's practice asking questions.
Yes, because conversation is not only speaking, it's also asking.
Exactly. So Jenny, I'll ask you some questions.
Go ahead.
Did you have breakfast?
Yes, I did. I had toast and tea.
Nice. Another simple structure. I had breakfast. I had toast and tea.
Yes. What about you?
I skipped breakfast.
Why?
No time, and maybe a little laziness.
Honest answer. I like it. Okay, dear listener, now it's your turn.
We will say some sentences. You just listen and repeat in your mind.
Ready?
Let's go.
I woke up early.
I woke up late.
I stayed in bed.
I checked my phone.
I made coffee.
I had breakfast.
Very good. No pressure, just practice. Okay, now let's move to the middle of the day.
The busy part.
Yes. So, Tom, what did you do in the afternoon?
I worked most of the day.
Typical answer.
Yes, but let's make it more interesting.
Good idea.
I had a lot of emails to answer.
That's very real.
And I had 2 meetings.
Were they useful?
One was useful, one could have been an email.
Everyone understands that.
Then I worked on a small project.
So, learners, notice I had emails, I had meetings, I worked on a project.
Very useful daily phrases.
Now let's talk about feelings.
Ah, yes, the emotional part of the day.
So, Tom, how did you feel today?
I felt a little tired, but also productive.
Nice balance.
Yes, what about you?
I felt relaxed in the morning, but a bit stressed later.
Why stressed?
I had too many things to do.
That's very common.
So, learners, here are great sentences. I felt tired. I felt productive. I felt stressed. I felt relaxed.
Feelings are very important in conversation. Let's do a short, natural conversation.
Okay.
Hey, Jenny, how was your day?
It was pretty good, actually. A bit busy, but nice.
What did you do?
I worked in the morning, then I had lunch with a friend.
Oh, nice. Where did you go?
Just a small cafe near my place.
Sounds lovely.
What about you?
My day was okay, a little tiring.
Long day?
Yeah, but I got things done.
We move into the most interesting part of the day, the evening. So, Tom, let's continue the story. What did you do in the evening today?
My evening was actually quite simple.
Simple is good.
Yes, after work I felt really tired, so I didn't want to do anything complicated.
Very relatable.
I went home, changed my clothes, and just sat on the couch.
That sounds like peace.
Yes, and silence.
So, learners, here are some useful sentences. I went home. I changed my clothes. I sat on the couch.
Very natural, very everyday English.
Did you cook dinner?
No. I ordered food.
Honesty again.
Always.
What did you order?
Something simple. Rice and chicken.
Nice. So, learners, I ordered food. I cooked dinner. I ate at home.
You can mix these easily. Okay, Jenny, your evening.
My evening was a little more active.
Oh, wow.
Yes, after work, I went for a short walk.
Healthy life.
I'm trying.
How was it?
It was nice. The weather was cool and the street was quiet.
That sounds peaceful again.
Yes, then I came back home and cooked dinner.
What did you cook?
Pasta.
Of course, classic.
Easy and quick. Let's give our listeners some ready-to-use sentences.
Yes, things they can say every day.
Jenny, I went for a walk. I came back home. I cooked dinner. I watched something.
Tom, I felt tired. I relaxed. I did nothing. I just rested.
These are powerful because they are simple.
So, Jenny, what did you do after dinner?
I watched a show for a while.
Nice. What kind of show?
Something light, nothing too serious.
That's perfect after a long day.
Yes, I didn't want to think too much.
Same here. I watched videos just to relax.
So, learners, I watched a show, I watched videos, I relaxed.
Very common evening conversation.
Let's talk about energy levels.
Ah, yes. Morning energy versus evening energy.
Very different.
So, Jenny, how did you feel in the evening?
I felt a little tired but calm.
That's a nice feeling.
Yes. And you?
I felt exhausted at first, but better after eating.
Food solves many problems.
Not all, but many.
So, learners, I felt tired. I felt calm. I felt exhausted. I felt better.
Let's make it a little deeper now.
Okay, real talk.
Tom, did anything interesting happen today?
Not something big, but something small.
Tell me.
I helped a colleague today.
Oh, nice.
He was confused about something, and I explained it.
How did that make you feel?
Honestly, good. Useful.
That's important. What about you? Anything special?
I had a short conversation with a stranger.
Really?
Yes, just a small moment, but it felt nice.
Sometimes small moments are the best.
Exactly. Okay, listener, now it's your turn again.
Think about your evening.
Answer these in your mind. What did you do after work? Did you relax? Did you talk to someone? How did you feel?
No pressure, just think in English.
Let me share a small story.
We love stories.
There was a woman, very busy, very tired every day.
Sounds familiar.
Yes, every evening she would say, "My day was nothing special."
Hmm,
But one day she started writing small things,
like what?
simple things. I smiled today. I helped someone. I finished my work.
Small wins.
Exactly. And slowly she realized
Tom, her days were not empty.
they were full, just quiet.
That's powerful.
Yes. So learners, when you talk about
Don't think it's boring.
your day matters.
Let's do another natural conversation.
Okay.
Hey, how was your evening?
It was nice and relaxing. I just stayed at home.
What did you do?
I cooked dinner and watched a show.
Sounds peaceful.
Yes, I needed that. What about you?
I was really tired, so I didn't do much.
That's okay. Sometimes rest is important. We'll talk about those days. The days when everything feels a little heavy.
Jenny, have you ever had a day when nothing seemed to go right?
Oh, of course. Everyone has them.
Today, let's be honest with our listeners.
Okay, for me, a bad day usually starts small things first.
Like what?
I wake up late or spill my coffee.
Oh, yes, that's the classic.
Then maybe I forget something important.
See, that's real English. I woke up late. I spilled my coffee. I forgot something.
Yes, it's simple but very expressive.
Okay, let me share a bad day story.
Go ahead.
So yesterday, my morning was terrible. My alarm didn't ring.
Oh no.
I woke up an hour late, missed breakfast, and rushed to work.
Very relatable.
Then at work, I realized I forgot an important file for a meeting.
Ouch.
Yes, but here's the English part. I said to my colleague, "I'm sorry, I forgot the file."
Perfect. Short, honest, and natural.
Exactly. And then I learned something. Even bad days teach us simple, useful English.
Now, let's talk about stress.
Yes, very common topic in daily conversations.
So, how do we say it naturally?
For example, I felt stressed today.
Or, work was stressful.
I had too much to do.
I couldn't finish everything.
Perfect sentences, simple, but listeners can use them every day.
Okay, listener, let's practice together.
Repeat these in your mind. I felt tired. I felt stressed. I had too much work. I couldn't finish everything.
You can even write them down in a notebook.
Or say them aloud. This is real English practice.
Even on bad days, something good happens sometimes.
Exactly. Small wins.
Like finishing a task or helping someone.
Or having a good cup of tea.
Yes, tea is powerful.
So how do we say that in English?
I finished a task. I helped a colleague. I drank tea.
Simple, but it feels positive.
Let's share a short story.
Yes, our listeners love stories.
There was a man who had a very busy, stressful day.
He missed his train, spilled coffee, and forgot his work files.
Yes, everything went wrong.
But in the evening, he sat quietly, wrote 3 things he was thankful for.
I helped a friend. I smiled at someone. I finished one task.
And that simple reflection changed his perspective.
Yes, bad days can still have small good moments.
Now let's talk about ending your day, even a bad one.
Yes, how do we say it naturally in English?
I relaxed in the evening. I read a book. I listened to music. I drank tea. I went for a short walk.
Simple phrases, very useful in daily conversations.
And you can add feelings too. I felt calm. I felt peaceful. I felt better.
Okay, let's role play a conversation.
Yes, real lifestyle.
Hey, how was your day?
Honestly, it was stressful.
Oh no, what happened?
I had too much work and I couldn't finish everything.
I understand. I had a similar day.
Really?
Yes, but I drink tea and relaxed a little in the evening.
That helps, doesn't it?
Yes, and tomorrow, a new day. When talking about bad days, be honest. Use simple sentences. Include feelings.
I felt tired. I felt stressed. I had too much work.
Simple, natural, and very relatable.
Think about your bad day or a challenging day.
Say these in your mind.
I felt stressed today. I had too much work. I couldn't finish everything. I relaxed in the evening.
You don't need perfect English, just real English. Today, we move forward, not just reflecting, but thinking about tomorrow.
Yes, because daily conversations often include talking about the next day, plans, hopes, and dreams.
So, Tom, how do we naturally ask someone about their plans?
Simple question. What are you going to do tomorrow? Or, do you have any plans for tomorrow?
Perfect. Very common in everyday English.
And how do you answer?
For example, I am going to study English. I will go shopping. I plan to meet a friend. I might just stay at home and relax.
Notice the different ways. Am going to, will, plan to, might. Very natural choices. Okay, Jenny, what are your plans for tomorrow?
I'm going to wake up early, maybe 6:30.
Consistent with your healthy routine.
Yes, then I plan to go for a short walk.
Good. What else?
I will study some English, and then I might cook something new.
Nice. Simple, clear, natural English.
Exactly. And sometimes plans change. That's okay too.
Yes, learners, you can say, my plan changed. I couldn't do it. It didn't happen.
Now let's talk bigger. Not just tomorrow, but hopes and dreams.
Yes, something everyone likes to talk about.
For example, I hope to learn English well. I hope to travel one day. My dream is to start a business. I would like to visit new countries.
Notice the phrases I hope to, I would like to, my dream is.
Very polite, positive, and natural.
Okay, let's do a conversation.
Yes, real life style.
Hey, Jenny, any plans for tomorrow?
Yes, I'm going to study English in the morning.
Nice. And after that?
I might go for a walk.
Sounds good.
And you, Tom?
I plan to finish some work, then relax in the evening.
Perfect. Small, clear sentences.
Do you have any long-term hopes or dreams?
Yes, I hope to speak English fluently one day.
Great goal. I hope the same.
See? This is how you combine daily plans and bigger dreams. Okay, listeners, now it's your turn.
Think about tomorrow. Say in your mind, I will wake up at. I am going to. I plan to. I might.
Then think about your dreams. I hope to. I would like to. My dream is.
No need to be perfect, just honest.
Now let's put everything together. Morning, afternoon, evening, bad days, and tomorrow.
Yes, this is real conversational practice. Hey, Jenny, how was your day today?
It was nice. A little busy, but good.
Tell me about your morning.
I woke up early, opened the window, stretched a little.
And afternoon?
I worked for a few hours, then had lunch with a friend.
Evening?
I went for a walk, then cooked dinner and watched a show.
Did anything stressful happen?
A little. I couldn't finish one task, but I felt better after relaxing.
Great. And what about tomorrow?
I'm going to study English, maybe cook something new, and take a short walk.
Do you have any long-term hopes?
Yes, I hope to speak English fluently and confidently.
Perfect. That's a full-day conversation in natural English.
Let's repeat some useful phrases for listeners. Morning, I woke up. I checked my phone. Afternoon, I worked. I had lunch. Evening, I relaxed. I cooked dinner. Bad days, I felt stressed. I had too much work. Tomorrow, I plan to. I might. Hopes and dreams, I hope to. My dream is.
Simple, practical, and everyday English.
Yes, today we're going to make your conversations much more interesting.
Exactly.
We'll focus on storytelling and follow-up questions, the things that make English sound real, friendly, and natural.
Why do we tell stories about our day?
Because it makes the conversation alive. People don't want just one-word answers.
Right. Instead of saying, my day was good,
You can say, "My day was good. In the morning, I woke up early, made coffee, and read a few pages of my favorite book."
see? It gives details, feels alive, and makes your English richer.
Okay, here's a short story about my day.
Go ahead.
This morning, I woke up late because my alarm didn't ring. I quickly got dressed and made some coffee. Then I had a small problem with my computer at work, but I solved it. In the evening, I ordered dinner and watched a short show to relax.
Perfect. Short, simple sentences, but a complete story.
Yes, and notice how I used "I woke up late," "I made coffee," "I solved a problem," "I watched a show."
All natural, everyday English. Now, how do we keep the conversation going?
Follow-up questions. Very simple.
For example, what did you do after that? How did you feel? Where did you go? Did anything interesting happen?
These questions make your conversation more engaging.
Exactly. They show interest and they help the other person speak more naturally.
Let's do a short practice conversation. "Hey Jenny, how was your day today?"
It was pretty good. I went for a walk in the morning and cooked lunch.
"Nice. Where did you go for your walk?"
Just around my neighborhood. It was quiet and peaceful.
"That sounds lovely. Did you meet anyone?"
Yes, I saw my neighbor and we talked for a few minutes.
"Great. And how did you feel after your walk?"
I felt relaxed and happy. It was a nice break from work. See how simple follow-up questions make your story richer?
Yes. You can even add small details. "The weather was perfect. I drank a cup of coffee. I felt the sun on my face."
All these details make your English natural and friendly. Okay, listeners, let's practice together.
Tom, think about your day. Make a short story using simple sentences.
Morning. I woke up. I did. Afternoon. I worked. I felt. Evening. I relaxed. I watched.
Then ask yourself follow-up questions. What did I do after that? How did I feel? Did anything interesting happen?
Answer in your mind or even say it aloud.
This makes your English real and your speaking more confident.
Tom, another tip. Add feelings to your story.
Yes, instead of just, "I worked in the afternoon,"
You can say, I worked in the afternoon. I felt a little tired, but I was happy because I finished an important task.
Exactly. Feelings make your story alive. Here's a short dialogue.
Go ahead.
"Hey Jenny, how was your day?"
It was okay. I felt a little stressed in the morning because I had many tasks.
"I understand. How did you feel in the afternoon?"
Better. I finished some work and went for a short walk. It made me feel calm.
"And evening?"
Relaxed. I cooked dinner and watched a show. It was peaceful. See, using feelings gives your English depth. I felt stressed. I felt calm. I felt happy. I felt relaxed.
All simple, but very natural.
Now a small exercise for you.
Tom, think about your day. Make a short story using simple sentences.
Morning. I woke up. I did. Afternoon. I worked. I felt. Evening. I relaxed. I watched.
Then ask yourself follow-up questions. What did I do after that? How did I feel? Did anything interesting happen?
Answer naturally in simple English. We're going to make your English even more useful.
Exactly. We'll focus on talking about challenges, giving advice, and sharing solutions.
Jenny, how do we talk about challenges in English?
Very simply, we can use "I had a problem with," "It was difficult to," "I struggled with," "I couldn't."
For example, I had a problem with my computer. It was difficult to finish all my work. I struggled with waking up early.
Notice the verbs had, was difficult, struggled, couldn't. Very natural. Let me share a small story.
Go ahead.
This morning, I had a problem with my internet. I couldn't connect to my work system, and it was difficult to send an important email. I felt stressed, but I solved it by restarting my computer and checking the cables.
Perfect. Short, simple sentences with a problem and a solution.
Yes, that's exactly how daily conversations happen.
Now, what if someone shares a problem with you?
You can give simple advice, common phrases. Maybe you should. I think you could. It might help if you. Have you tried?
For example, maybe you should take a break. I think you could ask for help. It might help if you write a list. Have you tried talking to a friend?
All polite, natural, and easy to use. Let's do a short role play.
Hey, Tom, I had a busy day. I couldn't finish my work and it stressed me out.
I understand. Maybe you should take a short break.
Yes, I tried that. It helped a little.
I think you could write a list of tasks for tomorrow. That way you feel organized.
Good idea. I'll try that.
See? Simple advice makes the conversation friendly and practical.
Now it's your turn. Think about a small challenge today.
Then practice giving advice. Maybe you should. I think you could. It might help if you. Have you tried?
You can also imagine your friend giving advice to you.
Small solutions make conversations positive.
Yes. Instead of only saying the problem, we can say, I solved it by this. I fixed it by that. I tried and it worked.
Example, I had a problem with my homework. I solved it by asking my teacher. I was tired and stressed. I fixed it by taking a short walk.
Simple, natural, and practical.
Here's another example.
I felt stressed today. I had too many tasks.
Oh no, what did you do?
I tried writing a list of tasks. It helped me feel organized.
Perfect. That's how real conversations go.
Yes, small solutions, even simple ones, make a big difference.
Let me share a short story.
We love stories.
There was a man who had a very stressful day. He forgot an important document and felt worried.
Sounds familiar.
Yes, but he thought for a moment and said, I can solve this. I will call my colleague.
And?
He solved the problem. The document was shared in time. He felt relieved.
Simple, honest English, and positive. We go deeper into feelings and emotions.
Exactly. Expressing feelings naturally makes your English rich and relatable.
Tom, let's start simple. How do we describe basic feelings?
Some common sentences: I felt happy. I felt sad. I felt excited. I felt tired. I felt stressed.
Very simple, but you can also add details to make it richer. I felt very happy because I finished my work. I felt a little sad when it rained in the afternoon. I felt really excited to meet my friend. I felt extremely tired after work. I felt stressed about my tasks.
See? Simple adjective plus reason equals natural English. Let me share my story from today.
Go ahead.
This morning, I felt tired because I didn't sleep enough. During work, I felt stressed because I had many emails. But in the afternoon, I felt happy after talking to my colleague. In the evening, I felt relaxed while drinking tea and listening to music.
Perfect. This is full-day emotional storytelling in natural English.
When someone tells you their feelings, you can ask follow-up questions. Why did you feel that way? How did it make you feel? What did you do next? Did it change later?
These questions are natural, friendly, and keep the conversation alive.
Let's do a conversation. Hey, Jenny, how did you feel today?
I felt a little tired in the morning because I woke up late.
Oh, I understand. How did it change during the day?
In the afternoon, I felt happy because I had lunch with my friend.
Nice. And the evening?
I felt relaxed while watching a show.
Great. That's full-day emotional expression in natural English.
Now, let's talk about stronger emotions. I felt very happy. I was extremely tired. I felt frustrated. I was surprised. I felt disappointed. I felt proud.
Adding very, extremely, a little, slightly makes your sentences sound more natural.
For example, I was extremely happy when I finished my project. I felt slightly frustrated because the internet didn't work. I felt proud of myself after helping a colleague.
This is how native speakers describe emotions naturally.
Here's a short story for listeners.
We love stories.
This morning, Sarah felt tired because she didn't sleep well. During work, she felt frustrated because her computer crashed. After lunch, she felt happy talking with a friend. In the evening, she felt relaxed and proud because she finished her tasks.
Short, simple sentences, but full of emotions.
Now it's your turn. Think about today.
Answer these questions in English. How did you feel in the morning? How did you feel in the afternoon? How did you feel in the evening? Did your feelings change during the day?
Use adjectives and small details. I felt tired because. I felt happy after. I felt stressed, but.
This practice makes your English expressive and natural.
You can also combine feelings with what you did. I felt tired, so I took a short nap. I felt happy, so I smiled at my colleague. I felt stressed, so I went for a walk. I felt excited, so I called my friend.
This is real conversational English. Very useful for daily life.
Thank you so much for joining us in this series. We really appreciate your time and dedication.
Yes, keep speaking, keep learning, and most importantly, keep enjoying English.
Remember, every day is an opportunity to practice and improve.
Exactly. Your English journey is about progress, not perfection.
See you soon, and keep talking about your day in English.
Write down a short story about your day today. Include morning, afternoon, evening, your feelings, something fun or surprising.
And share it with a friend or speak it aloud. That's how learning becomes real.
See you in the next podcast. Bye for now.
Bye. Keep practicing and have a great day.